So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and the first thing we're going to do is have a minute's silence for Manchester United's win yesterday. Get in, what a performance from the boys. And let me put it this way before someone says, no, it wasn't a penalty, this, that, or the other. Look, Manchester United, yes, PSG had Cavani and Neymar missing. Manchester United had no Martial, Lingard, Matic, Pogba, and a Herrera, as basically 5 starters were not playing. You know, look at our midfield yesterday. McTominay, Pereira, and Fred. Not a whole lot of experience there, but to go to Paris and win 3-1. Yes, it was a penalty as far as I'm concerned. Kimpembe, look, his arm may have been towards his side, but it still hit his arm, and it was out ever so slightly. That referee had a good 2 minutes to look at it and question whether it was a penalty, sorry, my voice went, a penalty or not. And yeah, he thought long and hard, and he gave it. And he also gave about 10 minutes of stoppage time extra after it. God, it was nerve-wracking. But get in, United. Solskjaer, give him the job. Ollie is at the wheel. Anyway, here we go. We're back, Master League time. I'm buzzing, so hopefully today is going to be a good performance as we take on West Brom. But before we get into that, of course, it's transfer time. So I'm going to do this first of all. Give Odriozola a new contract because he keeps asking and I keep forgetting about it. So he wants a release fee. Even if I take this off, it's not good. But I'm going to whack this all the way up to 23 million or nearly 24. So, you know, at least he's happy with that. 96%. 4 or 5. I mean, what does it matter? 3 years, 4 years is fine. We'll whack down the clean sheet a little bit. Touching the salary isn't going to help. So we'll give him that. That should be fine, but it's going to take up 3 hours worth of our time. So the question is, what do we do? What do we do? Do we go ahead and buy someone? Do we not? I don't have a whole lot of funds, and that's kind of the issue. So let's have a look here. So Odriozola, I mean, Fiorentina have come in. We're definitely not going to accept that, so we'll forget it. No one's coming in for any of my players, so, you know, that's not brilliant. Let's just skip it an hour and see what happens. Nothing again. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Let's do another hour. No one wants to buy any players, I guess, in January time. All right, let's have a look at what we can do. Let's head over to negotiations. Check out Luigi, by the way. He's got a Manchester United top on. Yep, I've put that into the game. I've also added, by the way, if you have a look here, a whole bunch of new scoreboards. I've got a BBC one, a Sky Sports one. They look pretty darn good. So I'm going to mix and match instead of using the same scoreboard over and over again. A little bit more realistic because not every match is on the same channel. So let's have a look at what we can do regarding players. Now, some people wanted me, I mean, Savic would be a great player. I don't know how much he would be. He would be fantastic to have in the middle, to be fair. Let's see here. 100% chance of signing, but it's over our budget. What about if we traded a player? Let's have a look here. I could get rid of Alexis Sanchez, to be fair. I mean, I don't really play him. I already have Malcolm, Rashford, Lukaku, Costa, Martial. I've got 5 players up top. I could give him Sanchez, and that would drop the transfer fee down to zilch. And the chances of signing are pretty good. I mean, transfer fee, what does it really matter there? It's not even relevant. Okay, player salary. I mean, he's looking about 5.5. We've got plenty of salary. Only a 6th month. Who does a 6-month contract? I've never heard of that. Okay, I mean, we'd have to whack him up to about... We'll do a year and a half, I guess. I think we do need a centre player. Savic is a pretty darn good player as well. Obviously, this release fee nonsense is always going to happen. They really need to get rid of this next year because it is a nightmare, to be honest. So what about if we did that? Got rid of Alexis Sanchez. Don't really need him. And we got in Savic instead for that. Let's give this a bash. So here we go. It is possible that you won't have enough budget funds to complete the transfer. Yes, I would, because I'm not paying a transfer fee. Am I? No, transfer fee 0. Why are you telling me that? Absolutely not. We'll get on with it. Alright, so we'll add 2 hours. And we will continue. There's been an update, Mr. Savage himself. I mean, I'll keep Fred because he's actually playing relatively well. So, let's see here. Each party has offered new terms. Well, what terms do we have? I don't really know what terms. Let's have a look. I mean, what did he ask for? It's exactly the same as I just gave him. 25 million release fee. Contract for 1.5 years is fine. We don't need to worry too much about how long it is. Can always give him another one if needed, if we're still there, of course. Yeah, I think that's fine. So, yeah, let's do it. I mean, he's an 87. He's a whole player. Gives Pogba a bit more freedom. And this guy is definitely the part. Conditions great. Good stamina. I think Savage could be a solid Serbian in the middle. And he's also Serbian. So, replacing Matic there. So let's accept this. Bam. And we've got rid of Sanchez. So Sanchez goes. Savage comes in. And that will probably be the only major transfer that I do. At least I got rid of one player. So his salary at least is gone. And Savage has come in and he's replaced that. Elsewhere, I just don't think there's too much going on. Look at that. Transfer shakes football world. I'm not saying soccer. After becoming the #1 target for many top clubs around the world, Sanchez has been sold to Bayern Munich on transfer window deadline day. Sanchez spoke to us about his new chapter of his career. I couldn't be prouder to be part of this organization. I can't wait to get out there and whatever else he says. Contribute to the club. There you go. And there is a look at Savage. Is he going to be good? I'm sure he will be. Fred's not going anywhere. And there is Luigi. Yes, he does have OGS on his shirt. That's just sort of saying that we need to, in the real world, keep Solskjaer as a manager. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip, because you never know. There could be other offers that come through. Skip it again. I don't think there's going to be too much happening here. Alright, let's just keep skipping it. I think that will be good enough. I mean, I've also got Ndombele if I need to put him as a right back now, because obviously Savage comes in. Lukaku, there he is. What a snapshot that is. An absolute beauty of the two lads. Alright, 2 hours left. So, an offer for Pogba has been received. That's kind of funny. I mean, I hope it's a blistering offer. I won't be selling him either way. Let's have a look. 28 million. Yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. So we will cancel that as well. Skip 1 hour into the final hour of goodness. And, we've had an offer for Fred. Well, I did say I was going to keep Fred. I'm not going to go back on my word. I think he's been doing relatively well. It would be a bit harsh to go ahead and sell him. Oh man. But 42.3 million is so you're telling me that Man City come in with 28 million, or what was it, 25, 26 for Pogba, yet Chelsea come in with 42.3 for Fred. It's a lot of money, but I'm not going to accept it because I think it's a bit harsh. He's fully deserved staying in the side. And, yeah, mate, you're not going anywhere. We will keep you. So, there we have it. Everything is done. Transfer deadline day is finished. We made one big signing, and that is that. Luke Shaw and Lukaku were in the team of the month, along with a selection of Man City, Leicester, and Crystal Palace and Arsenal players. So, here we go. We're taking on West Bromwich Albion in today's match, and you can see what's coming up. We've got Man City after this, then Arsenal, the FA Cup quarter-finals, as well as the Champions League knockout round against Paris Saint-Germain, of course, and then taking on Everton as well. It is going to be a whopper of a month, to say the very, very least. So there it is. Funding was pretty decent. Didn't change at all because Alexis obviously went for the same price. And De Gea is excited to play against Man City. But first of all, let's get the job done here against West Bromwich Albion, who are playing that 3-2-3-2. I don't know if I should go back to 3-5-2. Do create a lot of chances like that, but I think we'll go ahead and leave it. We'll start Savage today and Pogba. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play them like this. I'm going to play the two boys as centre mids as opposed to defensive mids. Pretty decent middle of the park there. We've got Martial, Lukaku, Douglas Costa. We'll bring in Lindelof. Filling up for it. Kimpembe. Well, I do like Kimpembe now very much because, well, decided to give us a penalty in the last Champions League match, which was beautiful. You know what? I'm going to start Fred. I'm going to bring on Savage. I think that's only fair because Fred's up for this game. I don't want to be too much of a douchebag to him, so we will start him with Pogba. See how they do right next to each other as CMFs. Douglas Costa, though, I don't know. I'm going to start Malcolm, actually. We'll start him on the left, Martial on the right. I think that's a pretty good lineup. Hugler sideline, yes. Bit of tight marking up top. By the way, we are back on Golf now. We're playing with the Golf 2.2 DT file with Mike 2 goalkeepers. This is meant to be one of the better ones that's new. So let's give this a bash and see how we get on. But yeah, I think this is shaping up nicely. So there's a lot of spiel before we get into the match today. I'm very, very chatty, but it is what it is. Get these players forward for the headers. Do we want to go Lindelof and Hernandez? Sure, let's give them a pairing for today's match as well. So anyway, here we go. Let's dive into it. Well, we use the Sky Sports scoreboard for today. Hope you guys do enjoy it. We are playing at the Hawthorns as well, so it's about as authentic as you can get. Hope you guys do enjoy it. As I say, please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and let's dive into this. Okay, before we actually get into it, I keep getting the same questions asked over and over again. So here you go. This is the camera settings I'm using on Evo Switcher. Look at them, take note. There they are. All right, job done. So you join us live at the Hawthorns on Sky Sports for today's matchup as Manchester United take on West Bromwich Albion. And there's been a little bit of transfer talk for Manchester United, and not just talk, but actually happening. Sanchez has gone. A swap deal for Savage over at Bayern Munich. So doesn't start today. He's on the bench. I'm sure we will see him at some point in time. But Man United are coming off the back of that 1-1 draw against Leicester City. So West Bromwich Albion get the ball rolling. Sure, Manchester United are definitely going to be up for this. They were rather disappointing against Leicester for the simple fact that they dropped those points, didn't they? But it was a vicious free kick from Fuchs that got them all 3 points. Oh, that could have been an own goal. Luckily for Manchester United, David De Gea was wide awake. Wanted to play it short there, but decided against it. Now he looks for big Romelu Lukaku. Man United playing that 4-3-3 as we know. West Bromwich Albion are playing with 3 at the back, so that's going to be interesting to see just how well they play. As Fred got a little bit keen. Gareth Barry to take, still going strong. Lovely touch by Gale. And Paul Pogba now has the pace to get away. And he gets clattered to the floor, looked like a bit of an elbow there. Challenged by Lindelof. Man United are struggling to get rid of it here. Comes off Pogba's face, he's still charging him down. Dorset, flick forward, given away. It's a fast start to the game. Oh, that's a poor place to lose it. And here is a chance for Gale! And a nightmare of a start for Manchester United. But you have to say West Bromwich Albion have been on the front foot. Credit to them. So many chances for United to get this away. It was Harriet here, couldn't clear it. Straight through the middle. And Gale does the rest. So it's an early goal after just 10 minutes. Maybe that will wake Manchester United up. At the moment, their passing's looking a little bit off. Barry plays it forward. Burke. Luke Shaw back it away. Barry again. Livermore. That's well played. Martial. Lukaku. Martial. Lukaku. Absolutely exquisitely done. And it's 1-1. That's phenomenal. Really is. As quick as they can do it, they're back in this match. And Lukaku is going to get a new celebration shortly. He has been working on it in training, but look at that give and go. The touch, the finish, it was all there. 1-1, 15 minutes played. And now Man United looking again. Lukaku lays it back to Pogba. Oh, it could have been two in quick succession. Great header by Lindelof. Hernandez. Them two haven't really partnered up a whole lot this season. Fantastic turn by Malcolm. Still going. And the deflection just did enough. And this is what United generally do. They dominate on the possession front. It's just a question of putting the ball in the back of the net. That's a loose one. It's a shocking challenge by Paul Pogba. Surely a yellow card at least. And it will be. He went for it. It was full-blooded. Once he committed, it was hard for him to back out. It was reckless. Malcolm. Caught by Hagazi. Rodriguez. Dispossessed there. Nice play by Harrit. The give and goes on. Lays it inside. Fred. Lovely turn by him. He goes down. There was nothing wrong with it. And now a chance for West Bromwich Albion. And this is a real chance. But Luke Shaw did just enough there to put his man off. West Brom still got players forward. Gale, will he have a strike? No, he won't. The referee plays on. And West Brom are back ahead again. It's Chadley this time. Man United have got to do better. They are switching off. Well, here it is, as you can see. Lindelof comes in, misses it. The advantage is played. And Chadley takes his first time. And it's right into the near post. Trying to poke it through. Martial. Fed up the line. Fred. Says to Carl Walker, on your bike. How's the delivery? It's in towards Lukaku. It's off the line. I don't know how much the keeper knew about it, but he got something on it. And now it's going to be Pogba with a go. Getting closer. But well played, Johnston. Saved it with his feet, as you often see goalies do many times. The referee's played the advantage there. And he's seen the run here of Malcolm. Great touch by him, but even better by Hagazi, who didn't even think twice about sticking in a foot. Here comes Harrit. Good challenge. Gale. The give and goes on. And here's a chance. Hernandez is struggling to get back. Come off the post. And De Gea picks up the loose ball. Wow. Could possibly be 3-1. Absolute craziness. Lukaku. Great ball to Malcolm. Takes it in his stride. And he tries to dink it over the goalie. But Johnston again just too good. What a chance to equalise. I mean, accelerated away and he just tries it, but the goalie does really, really well. Well, United's first change is going to be the new boy of Savage. Coming on for Fred, and he's got about 20 minutes to do something here. And Morrison will make way for Field as he gets off the field. Referee gives him a little shove. Walker. Savage. Pogba. Luke Shaw just feeding it on. Malcolm's got players in the middle. Back to Luke Shaw again. Lukaku's up! And once again, Johnston, he's having the game of his life. Taken quickly. Pogba, this time he's looking for Martial. He's come back out to Harrit. Oh, Johnston, you can't beat him. Simply cannot be beaten. This is a peach of a volley. Struck beautifully. It's a tough one. It may be heading over, but either way, the goalie didn't know. United's final two changes. Rashford on and Douglas Costa on. Well, they've got to go for it now, United. They've had plenty of chances. I mean, West Brom have hit the post. Here comes Douglas Costa. How's the ball in? Brilliant pass! And Lukaku's failed to hit the frame. Oh, the awareness was there. It was on his weaker foot. Finally, Johnston didn't get a hand on it, but it didn't even hit the target. Well, we have 8 minutes left. Can West Bromwich Albion hold on to a massive win? Man United have only lost one game all season. Here's a chance for Field, and this time De Gea does brilliantly well to save that one. Well, Paul Pogba is no stranger to having a go from this type of effort. But to beat this goalie today, you're going to need something special. Failed to do so. I mean, credit West Brom. They've put away the chances. And Man United haven't. And this could be another chance here. De Gea is quickly out. It's another good save by him. Final 2 minutes here. Oh, Douglas Costa, that's a horrendous place to lose it. So it looks like it is going to finish. West Bromwich Albion 2. Manchester United 1 at the Hawthorns. And they can only hope now that Liverpool have lost elsewhere, because they're going to lose some ground otherwise. Bit of a lesson today that if you don't take your chances, you lose matches. And there we have it. West Brom, credit to them. Johnston had the game of his life. And Man United could not score. There, he'd taken the shot off with the gloves as well. Difficult to do. Those armpits look sweaty, but hey, what a performance. So there we have it. 5 attempts to 12. Man United more possession as well. Not good enough. Man of the match, Johnston, with a 9 out of 10. He had a blinder. So, disappointment, ladies and gentlemen. More disappointment because Liverpool have beaten Arsenal. But what can you do? What can you do? Don't tell me that I was not unlucky there. I had chance after chance. The goalie was too good. Even though we're playing on apparently level 2 goalies. It just seems like the goalies I play against are phenomenal. Oh dear. So Everton beat Stoke, Chelsea beat Middlesbrough, Man City lost to Tottenham. Tottenham are so random, but so are we at the moment. And as we know, Liverpool won, Burnley lost, West Ham beat Newcastle, Wolves 3, Watford 0. Bournemouth beating Fulham, Leicester 2, Crystal Palace 0. So now we are too far behind them. 7 points. We still have a lot of games to play, but yeah, 7 points behind Liverpool. Disappointment there. Everton are on the same points. Chelsea are 4th. Man City dropped to 6th. And Burnley remain bottom. Whereabouts were West Brom? West Brom were 10th. Not bad, but yeah, it's our second defeat of the season. So anyway, we will be back. I mean, it's match day 26, so we still have about 12, 13 matches to play. But we're going to need to beat, obviously, the big teams and beat Liverpool when we play them. I mean, obviously, I want to win the league this season, but I will be happy to win the Champions League again and sort of the FA Cup. 2 trophies would be good enough, I feel. But then again, we had such a lead at the start of the season. You've got to say it is rather disappointing how it's gone lately. But honestly, this goal file, it looks like it's going to be tougher. As in, they're a little bit more clinical. And I'm not. Which is just always the case, isn't it? Always the case. Anyway, let's see here. What's going on with our missions? It's probably bad, isn't it? 31%. So it's gone up a little bit. It was on like 25 at one point. But yeah, we've got to win this derby match. Or this... we don't have any kind of... No Manchester derby match here. Mission. It's kind of surprising. But yeah, I mean, they want us to win everything, which is a little bit unrealistic. But anyway, we'll be back shortly. Hope you guys did enjoy it. We've got some big matches to come. Man City and Arsenal. We'll definitely think about the lineup and the formation in that one, though. because it is going to be a case of tweaking it. I mean, I'm using fluid formation. I don't know if it's the best bet for me. We'll have to wait and see. Looks like they've got Shalov up top for Man City. They've got Aguero and Kane, and you start him up top. I just don't understand PES sometimes. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Until next time, don't slag me off too bad. I tried. And don't worry, we brought Savage in there. And well, hopefully that will solidify. I wanted to get rid of Sanchez because he's not really doing anything for me. I might as well bring someone in the middle who's solid, because the midfield is very important in the team, and see if it helps us, you know, for the rest of this season. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy it. A long episode, but until next time, take care.